Today, we're going on a little adventure to my backyard. Welcome to my backyard and to my grill. We're having an international barbecue, even though I don't see myself as an experienced grill master.
I can't get it to open.
From mains to sides, we are looking at 5 dishes fit for a barbecue from all around the world. I'd also like to mention that Athletic Brewing gave me a unique pairing for each of these dishes.
Upside Down, the Run Wild IPA. This one with Athletic Lite. Free Wave Hazy IPA.
If you've never heard of Athletic Brewing, they are a non-alcoholic beer company with a wide range of non-alcoholic brews to choose from. From hoppy IPAs to Mexican-inspired brews, there really is something for everyone. And if you're thinking, hey, I'm not a beer drinker, they have tons of cocktail-inspired drinks as well. They've won 185 Global Taste Awards and counting. And they have breweries on both the East Coast and the West Coast. If you're wondering where to find them, you can find them in restaurants, bars, and supermarkets across the US. I've even seen them at Trader Joe's. For me, non-alcoholic beers are a great way to be a part of social interactions without actually having to drink. With that, let's get started because we have a lot of marinating to do.
Hi, my name is James and I am from Melbourne, Australia, but I've been living in Japan for the past 10 years. And the dish that I want to show everybody is Cambodian beef skewers, otherwise known as Saich Kor Ang. This is a dish that everyone before a party, before a barbecue would gather together and just make it as a whole unit.
Ooh, a sharp knife is the right tool for this.
The main ingredient of this dish is called grung. Grung is basically a mix of different aromatics.
So for this, we're using a lemongrass paste that I was able to buy online. You can smell the fish sauce, you can smell the jalapeno, and I do think you can smell lemongrass, but I'm not sure if I'm smelling lemongrass because I know that there's lemongrass in it. I should taste this. Whoa. That's a concentrated paste for sure. Okay, this is gonna be a really good marinade.
The taste of this dish, it starts off kind of sweet because traditionally you would use palm sugar.
This is very slow coming out.
You immediately taste the lemongrass afterwards and it has this kind of umami taste. Of course with the grill and the smokiness. Cambodian parties are all about food and you'll be definitely taking leftovers home.
Personally, I love fish sauce. I love the smell of it. I love using it, but how do you all feel about fish sauce? Sound off in the comments, but I'm curious.
As somebody who is very much away from the community that I grew up with, making our food, making hok khmai, it brings me home and it makes me feel a safety that you can't always just get easily.
I want to taste it. Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That's definitely fish sauce forward, so I really enjoy it. There's a sweetness to it from the brown sugar. Okay, that'll be good with the steak.
And it also makes me realize how much I am proud of my identity as somebody Khmer.
So James said that we can marinate it for a few hours or overnight. We're gonna go overnight, get the flavors really in there. So into the fridge. I will see you all tomorrow. I have a lot of meat to skewer now, so enjoy some B-roll of me skewering meat. It smells really good.
I hope everyone here does love this dish. Definitely do try it. If you can go to a Cambodian party, I do recommend it. Okurun chan.
Ready to barbecue.
Hi Beryl, my name is Albert, and I'm from Manila City in the Philippines. It's a place where street food and grilled dishes are really popular, especially at night. What is the name of the barbecue dish? We don't really have a specific or local name for it, we just call it barbecue. It looks like grilled meat on skewers, similar to kebabs, usually made with pork or chicken cut into small bite-sized pieces.
I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like this recipe is made for somebody who has had the dish before.
In my family, we almost always use pork. The meat is marinated in a mix that usually includes banana ketchup, soy sauce, garlic, and sugar, which gives it a sweet, and savory flavor.
Not to bring up my mystery meal series again, but between the calamansi, the banana sauce, and the Sprite, I would 100% know that this dish was from the Philippines. I've cooked with soda before for a Filipino soup dish. Time for the Sprite. Banana sauce is just very Filipino, and calamansi also very Filipino. And even if I didn't see the jars for this, I would know what they were. I haven't had Sprite in so long. Oh no! Oh no!
When it's grilled, the outside gets slightly charred and caramelized. It's often dipped in vinegar before eating, which helps balance out the sweetness and richness.
A whole tablespoon of garlic powder? Dang!
I like it because I naturally prefer sweeter meat dishes, so this really matches my taste. It's sweet, rich, and a little smoky from the grill, with a nice contrast when you dip it in vinegar.
So Albert said that we can marinate it for a couple of hours or overnight, which will be better. So this is going in the fridge overnight with the skirt steak. They're gonna be buddies in there, and we will see you tomorrow morning.
Where I'm from, it's easy to just drive out and grab some barbecue with friends or family.
Ow, I just pierced my finger.
People should try it because it's simple to make, but the flavor payoff is totally worth it.
Hi everyone, my name is Margarita. I'm from the United States, but my family is from Paraguay. The dish I'd like to introduce you today is Sopa Paraguaya, or Paraguayan soup. Funnily enough, this dish is not a liquid soup, but actually a solid cornbread.
If you're making this, you're gonna wanna use the low moisture mozzarella cheese, because if you get the wet mozzarella cheese, the ones that are like in water, it's gonna make the batter too wet. So you want one like this, that's not in water. This is the most unsafe way to open cheese. Don't do as I do.
There is a legend with many variations for this misnomer that says, the first Paraguayan president loved a soup his chef made him. One day, his chef is overzealous in the kitchen, adds too much cornmeal to the dish, but serves it to the president anyway. The president ends up loving the now solid soup, so much so that he even welcomed foreign guests with Sopa Paraguaya. That tradition continued with presidents that followed. This dish is a cheesy, savory cornbread that's slightly crunchy on the outside and fluffy and cheesy on the inside. Its ingredient list is short, consisting of cornmeal, cheese, milk, eggs, butter, salt.
Frothy.
Sopa Paraguaya is Paraguay's national dish and is eaten during large meals like asado or barbecue, as well as a snack. I like this dish because it's hearty and filling, and because it reminds me of asados my grandmother would host while I was growing up. Sopa Paraguaya is uniquely different from other dishes I've tried from around the world. Its dense texture and corn and cheese-forward flavors make it distinctly Paraguayan. This dish is ubiquitous in Paraguayan cuisine and can be found widespread across the country, especially when a home is hosting an asado.
So I've never cooked with this before, but this is pan pre-cooked yellow oatmeal. Nope.
Also, you
cornmeal.
have.
Pan?
Yeah, I think so. When we made arepas.
I'm gonna check the tape.
This is harina pan, or pan flour. This is what you need to get.
So I have. So this is gonna go in with the wet ingredients, and then we just pop it into the oven. And we add more cheese.
Mix until it's a thick, creamy, clumpy, homogeneous mixture.
Clumpy, homogeneous mixture? What does that mean?
It's also a representation of Paraguay's mestizo culture because it's a creation of the Guarani and Spanish people, which is reflected by the corn and dairy ingredients that were added as a dish involved. Sopa Paraguaya is a side that has main character energy, since almost everyone will have a piece with their asado meat. This may be a bit corny, but my girlfriend would say, folks should try this dish to learn that good soup for the soul isn't always liquid in a bowl. Thank you so much, Beryl, and thank you so much to the team that works on this channel. Thanks, bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor and I am originally from Santa Maria, California in the United States. The dish I want to show you all today is my grandmother's, or as we like to call her, Gam Gam, her recipe for baked beans. This is simply our family's rendition of a typical American style barbecue baked beans. This is a very comforting dish of ground meat and beans simmered in a flavorful, spicy, tangy, tomato-based sauce.
So after cutting bacon, it made me think of my bacon episode. I did this bacon episode a while back, and there was this one dish in there that was like one of the most unhinged things I've ever made on the show. Sometimes I do dishes on this channel that really push me outside of my comfort zone, and I feel like a pork fillet with a whipped cognac cream is one of those. That's interesting. That was something else.
What makes this dish so unique is the usage of liquid smoke.
This adds a smoky flavor to a dish without having to use a smoker. It's got like a hickory scent to it, also kind of smells like barbecue sauce, but smoky. And you only need a little bit, so we're using half of a tablespoon for this.
Some variation of this dish is pretty common throughout the United States. Every region has their own version depending on local tastes and availabilities. This local version utilizes so much meat because of the history of Spanish cattle ranching in the local area.
Meat going in, here we go. My sister and I share an Amazon account, and so she sees everything that I order, and when she saw this order of just a can of pork and beans, she sent me a screenshot and was like, what?
I think everybody should try this dish because it is a delicious snapshot into Santa Maria barbecue culture. And for me, it really transports me to a specific place unlike any other. A place surrounded by family, friends, and in a single word, home.
My name is Melissa, and I'm born and raised in Germany. My mom's side is from Turkey, specifically the Adana Mersin region, which is near the Mediterranean Sea. The dish I am presenting to you today is called Adana Kebab. Adana Kebab is minced and spiced meat wrapped around flat metal skewers.
It's like onion porridge.
You can wrap Adana Kebab in lavash ekmek, which you can make fresh or you can buy it. It's our own type of tortilla. It's like a flat bread, and you can top it with soğan salatası, which is a Turkish onion salad. Soğan means onion and salatası means salad. It's a very hearty and cozy meal.
I'm draining the water out of the onions because there's a lot of it, and I feel like we don't want that in the kebabs. So if you're gonna make this at home, squeeze your onions.
The meat on its own is usually very juicy, so rolled onto the fresh lavash ekmek.
We're using this spicy Turkish paprika paste. Oh, we almost were gonna spill that. Mom.
We need a spoon. Oh my God!
Here, you hold the bottom, I'll hold the top.
Another. There we go.
That was humbling. As I was saying, let's give it a taste. Definitely a little bit spicy, not super spicy though. I think like Turkish level spice is not the same as Southeast Asian level spice. And it's got like a smoky flavor to it. That's nice. I like it. 1 tablespoon for this entire jar. How long will I have this in my house now? Only time will tell.
And then the acidic sharpness of the soğan salatası just creates overall the perfect experience of a barbecue dish, in my perspective. I grew up eating it during barbecue seasons or when we were visiting family back in Turkey. So it's very reminiscent of my childhood, and I also like to remake it with my friends here in Germany. Barbecue culture in Germany and Turkey is, I think, internationally just brings people together. There's always so much food, like even if you're only 5 people, there's food made for like a whole football team.
So for this I needed these flat skewers instead of little rounded bamboo skewer sticks because we're gonna shape the meat over the skewer. So you need a flat one. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Then a little pack. I'm a grill master now, people. Oh, that's pretty hardcore. All right, let's skewer these.
If you are open to trying new cuisines and like new culinary experiences, Just go out there and try it. I can really recommend it.
I don't know what's happened. The first one was so easy. This one just keeps falling off. What did I do? Nope.
Is the meat like too wet?
But this one was fine.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe the meat got too warm, so I'm gonna put it in my fridge for a little bit. It's weird because this skewer is good. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Welcome to my backyard and to my grill. I'm gonna set it up with some charcoal and we're gonna get grilling. Okay, this comes off. Charcoal, that should be easy to light. Let's see. I can't get it to open. Going on. Oh, hot. I'm gonna baste this. Oh, that looks nice. Looking good. Oh my God, the smoke's in my face though. Aisha. Aisha. Come here. Aisha, Aisha, Aisha. Okay, time for the Turkish kebab now. Here we go. Please don't fall, please don't fall. It's hot, so let's crack an athletic light. Ooh. Ding! Oh, it's so hot putting my hand near there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, that one kind of flipped. 1, 2, 3. Ow! Burned me.
No. That one's sticking.
Yeah. No! No! Okay, so we have a lot to show for it. One Turkish kebab less, but everything else looks great. So let's get it plated and try them all. Okay, so I have a little bit of everything on my plate, as you would do at a barbecue. I'm going to start with the Cambodian steak skewers. Wow. They are so tender. The lemongrass marinade is really coming through. You can taste that gingery lemongrass flavor that paste had. I eat this one with a little pickle. Mmm. The steak is cooked, I would say medium, which is something I really like. It cooked really quickly on the grill, which was, I guess, not surprising because I did cut the meat pretty thin. Yum, this is definitely fun. It was easy. The only thing is that lemongrass paste, you have to buy it online. I will leave a link to where it is if you're curious and want to try this at home, but delicious, delicious. For this skewer, Athletic Brewing gave me upside down. This is a golden. It's got notes of citrus. It's very refreshing and it pairs well with the steak because of that marinade. So I would say definitely a very good pairing. I'm gonna go with some Paraguayan cornbread that has a lot of cheese in it. That's cheesy. Mmm. It kind of has an arepa feel to it. It's not like American cornbread at all. American cornbread is more like a light and airy bread. This is a little bit more dense. The mozzarella cheese is really nice. I like that it's kind of bouncy and has a different texture than the cornbread itself. Mozzarella cheese doesn't have a ton of flavor, but I do think in this, I'm quite enjoying it. Mmm. The more I liked it, I think my first bite, I was like, oh my God, this isn't cornbread, but it's not cornbread. This is Paraguayan cornbread. I definitely think putting cheese in your cornbread is an interesting idea, and I wonder if that would work with American style cornbread. Like, could you put cheese in it? Maybe. So we're pairing the Sopa with a Free Wave Hazy IPA. Ooh, this one is strong in flavor, which is really interesting to pair with the Sopa because the Sopa is a lot more mild, so it lifts everything up. This is definitely a hoppy IPA. I don't know if I've ever had one this hoppy before. Kind of feels like something my husband would like. Moving on to Gam Gam's baked beans. I've had baked beans before. It's a very American tradition. The kielbasa is so good. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why I don't have American barbecue in this and I have gams, baked beans instead, but that was because a lot of the submissions that I got all required smoking and I don't have a smoker. But in America, Southern barbecue is king and people who are pit masters are like next level amazing at what they do. I just didn't want to do like grilled chicken thighs on the barbecue or something that I would be able to copy. So I omitted American style Southern barbecue, but I think that this works as a side at a barbecue because it's very American. It mashes really well with everything that I'm eating. So I'm gonna stand by my choice to include this. There's a lot of meat, a lot of textures going on here. It's sweet from the ketchup and the brown sugar, and the pork and beans adds a ton of flavor. I'd never actually had pork and beans before, so that was my first time having it. We're pairing this one again with Run Wild IPA. I think that this is an interesting pairing because this is quite a heavy dish and this is a bit of a heavier brew, but I do think that they pair nicely because of the bitterness of this again and the sweetness of this dish. It balances everything out. Gamgam's baked beans. I would say these are good. Definitely on my new rotation. I like all the beans in it, obviously. Okay, we're going with the Filipino skewers. I knew I was gonna love this one. That marinade is tangy. It's so delicious. The banana sauce, you can taste it's got a little bit of spice in this. The soy sauce has really come through on this. It kind of reminds me of like a spicy adobo. The flavoring is kind of similar with the garlic and the soy sauce. The pork is cooked so well. I was a little bit worried skewering everything that I was gonna overcook it, but I think because of the cut of the meat, you can't really overcook, but like, can you really overcook pork when it's been marinating overnight and you cook it quickly on a grill? I kind of don't think so. The char on this is so nice. This one was nice because it was really easy to make. The banana sauce, I can leave a link to it if you guys want to get it. I would definitely recommend banana sauce. It is so good. It's like a sweeter and spicier ketchup. I do think in a pinch, if you wanted to do this, you could do ketchup with a little bit of chili powder and that would give you that kind of sweet and spicy balance if you wanted to try something like this at home, but you didn't want to get banana sauce, which you should. We are pairing this one with Athletic Lite. This is a crispy brew. I really like it. It's refreshing. It pairs really well with the pork because the pork has this kind of very umami, salty flavor from the soy sauce, and this just brightens everything in your mouth. Okay, so we have my Turkish kebab. You know, this one gave me a little bit of trouble. I had trouble getting it onto the kebab stick. And then when we got it onto the grill, we had trouble flipping it. So I think this one has a little bit more technique that's needed to do it well, but we do have one to show for it. It has very strong Turkish flavors to it. The sumac is definitely in there on top of the salad that we did, but that spicy paprika paste, I think, is what's coming through the most. It's interesting when you eat something and you can definitely guess where it's from. I think that I would know that this was a Turkish dish without somebody telling me. I really like the raw onion and tomato salad that goes on top with the parsley. I think it brightens everything in a really nice way. But the beef is not heavy at all. It's got a lightness to it, which is quite enjoyable. We're pairing this one with Run Wild IPA. It's hoppy, it's a little bit bitter, a little bit malty. The flavor is quite strong. I think it pairs well with the kebab from Turkey. The flavors complement each other. This Turkish kebab though, it's cool that you can really tell that this is Turkish. That was a messy bite. I love the onion salad, very good. I think this was a successful barbecue party. We've had dishes represented from all around the world, as we do on this show. I would say overall, these are really simple to make and execute on your own. I mean, obviously the Turkish one gave me a little bit of grief, but I did get one solid one in the end. So I would say that they're all quite executable at home. Don't forget that all the recipes are on my website, beryl.nyc, and like and subscribe, it helps support the channel. And a big thanks once again to Athletic Brewing for pairing all these delicious meals with their brews. Until next week, I'm leaving you with our Food on a Stick episode and our Party Foods episode, both very fun shows to watch. I will see you all next week.